coming to the green flag. Cody Lamas on pole alongside points leader Jesse Turner. For round number 11 here in Germany, we are underway here at the Rhine Ring. Sophia Vargas already going 3 wide from 5th position. As Lamas in first tries to hold Zachary Fitzwater, as Jesse Turner, who started 2nd, he falls to 5th. And Vargas, who made a 3 wide move, there's still 3 wide in the back. She moves up to 3rd place. Lamas leads the first lap of the day. Zachary Fitzwater, though, with a big run. Here comes Vargas with another charge. But Lamas leads that first lap as Zachary Fitzwater now looking for a run under his quarter panel. He's going to get the nose in there, and Vargas is going to throw a dive into the corner as well for 3 wide for the lead. Vargas going 3 wide. She makes contact with Fitzwater. And now Fibrosis with a run with Turner in tow. And Vargas 3 wide. She'll take the lead. And Lamas gets shuffled. Three wide here. And you see Michaels and Petrov making some slight contact as Bobby Jones gets into Sebastian Mendez. And which knocks Shelley to the grass. And Shelley, he is going to merge as safe as he can. And he misses everybody. The Rhine Ring, definitely a interesting racetrack. Not exactly a track that you can easily pull away from people. This track has a knack for some interesting aerodynamic type of racing here. You can, as you can tell, the 9 drafting up to the 84. We saw this last season where if you were by yourself, you were basically a sitting duck. This track in almost a lot of ways is a flatter super speedway. You have to rely on the draft to catch people and make passes. And if you work in tandem with other people, you're faster than people who are by themselves. But Vargas, who had a really good start from 5th to 1st in a couple of laps, she leads, but Fibrosis with a good run through 3 and 4. He's going to try to open the door. The 2 different T-cars going out here within the top 10 is, Allen and Petrov squeezing each other in the corner. Yikes. They're fighting to get in the top 10 actually, but Allen and Petrov running very close together. Definitely a race where you're going to need a lot of teamwork, but you got to be careful. There's going to be a lot of squeezing for a position, as the bottom line and the top line are viable lines if you know how to make them work. Here's that teamwork we were talking about as Fibrosis gets a push from his teammate DJ Curtis. They're trying to work together to pass Vargas, but she's fighting really hard on the outside line. Galligan also going with the BMWs, as here comes Fitzwater as well. Vargas about to be run over by a BMW train. And Fibrosis, he makes the pass for the lead. AFRT's got a new car entered for this weekend and for the next couple races. They have put in a Patriots Trophy entry with Sam Curtis, the younger brother of DJ Curtis. He'll be driving this 08 Volkswagen in a bid for the Patriots Trophy Championship. This is the first time AFRT has ran 3 cars since 2014, I believe. So it has been a couple of seasons since. Vargas setting up a move for the lead here. She is trying to pass Fibrosis to retake the lead, and she gets a great run off of 4. And Curtis, he is going to push Vargas through, switches back to Fibrosis. Curtis working both lines. He'll work with his teammate, but I think he also wants to lead as Curtis still winless in 2017. Which is quite surprising, but regardless of 19, in terms of points, they've had a pretty solid season, all things considered, but they're trying to get into that win column. You might as well say we might be at Talladega or Daytona, because this is something. We got draft trains down straightaways, and ooh, Fitzwater into his teammate Galligan, and that could have been bad, but you can see all running single file like it's a pack. Here comes Louviere. He's got a head of steam. So this is definitely a track where you got to be very smart, and you got to hope your car is strong enough to complete passes. And you also might need some help. Got to work with people. Definitely a very interesting race. Josh Travel now in the 10. He has reached up to second place, and I think he wants to go at Vargas. DJ Curse and Fibrosis have had trouble staying ahead of Vargas, and now Travel, he wants his own chance at it. And Curtis helps him push through. Travel also still winless in 2017. The Cybertron Motorsports, they've been pretty quiet in the win column this year so far, with Fibrosis having the sole victory for the team so far. Travel still side by side with Vargas for the lead, neither letting up. Curtis, he's gonna have to pick a line, because here comes Joshua Collard now to the bottom. Collard with a big move. Curtis opened the door, and Collard opened that door wide open. But Vargas still fighting Travel on the outside line. Travel keeps fighting, but Vargas is not letting it up. Charles Jackson, Milton Campbell, as Campbell gets loose in front of Charles Jackson, and Campbell goes around, and that's gonna bring out the caution, and Campbell can get the car refired. That brings out the yellow. Here's the race off pit road. Josh Travel will be the first one out. Vargas, Collard, DeMax, Turner kind of stalls on his pit exit. Ooh, got to stack up on the exit. Pit lane is John Arndt in the 05, gets ran into the back, gets ran into the back by Satsuki Yakajur. All right. Getting ready to go back green. Josh Travel is your leader. Milton Campbell one lap down on the bottom. I'm sure those will be fun. And I mean that in the most sarcastic way possible. Travel gets a good launch. Into one, he will clear Campbell, which is probably what he wanted. However, with the draft, I believe Campbell will be able to keep up better than perhaps he usually does. But Collard now to the bottom. He passes Vargas for second place. Eugene Max with a push from Jesse Turner. He's getting a big run here for second place, and DeMax, he has shown some pretty solid speed this weekend, actually. This 92 team has really struggled this year, as has the rest of the Texan Audi Motorsports team. But right now, DeMax giving them a pretty solid run, as here comes Gene Sanford now, making it 3 wide for third. And look at Collard on the outside line, trying to prevent a pass from Turner. He did not want to get double stomped. But Gene Sanford now pushing DeMax. These two got into it at Russia. DeMax would end up having a car problem, while Gene Sanford, I believe, would score points But DeMax does hold second for now, as here comes Turner underneath Collard. Josh Travel trying to scoot away as the battle for second continues on. And Turner, he's going to make a late move for 3 wide. And Collard drives really hard to the corner, gets into DeMax and forces him out wide. And that's going to shuffle him, because here comes Sanford now. She's going to quickly dispose of him. And DeMax probably not too happy with Collard for that one, as Collard retakes second place. James Shelley slowly trying to work his way back forward after getting involved in a early mishap, which knocked him out of the draft, so he's trying to work his way back forward, albeit a bit slowly. And 69 Motorsports, well, they've got more Audis running this weekend, as J Racing from Division 2, they've got both their cars running Pages Trophy this season, with John Arndt in the 05 and Puerto Rican Chris Dodd making his debut. And I believe this is the first ever Puerto Rican driver, Chris Dodd, to ever start a DuPont World Series of Racing event. So this is a very interesting moment here. And we are in Germany, so we also have Eric Wolf, who's also participating in the Pages Trophy battle this year in the 66. Even when not running in a pack, drivers are still running 3 wide. As Block and Cedino got really tight off the exit of 2 when he turns Michael Block. Oh, watch out, watch out. They missed him. That was a close one. That was some excellent car control by Michael Block to save that. And a good job everybody else to avoid, and the caution does come back out for that one. Everybody come back down pit road for the second stop under caution today. This is a 2-stop race under green. We are just past the halfway point, so they are going to have to pit one more time, at least, as Sean Galligan, he exits pit road in first, ahead of Vladimir Petrov. And I don't see Travel. Travel was leading. Josh Travel, we're being told, got into an accident on pit lane as, Deanna Shelton trying to get to her box, and Travel runs into the back of Sean Angel. And Collard, he's going to get trapped behind the 10. Yikes. Josh Travel, who was leading this race, gets into trouble as Deanna Shelton cuts to get into her stall. Travel runs straight into the back of Angel, trying to break free of her. And now Sean Angel with back end damage. And Josh Travel, who is having a great run in the lead, he is going to be done for the evening. Sean Galligan, ready for the restart. He was second place when that caution came out, so he inherits the lead as Josh Travel had his problem under pit road. Solid start from Galligan, as Milton Campbell still 1 lap down, trying to fight with Petrov, although that's probably not a smart idea, but do what you gotta do, I guess. But Galligan in the lead here in Germany as Vincent Allen runs 3 wide with Joshua Michaels and Jesse Turner. Vincent Allen, though, with a big head of steam as he moved up to second. Now he's looking for first place. He's going to dive underneath Sean Galligan. As here comes the FRT boys. They are going to try and pass Galligan. Vincent Allen was running in second place in Russia before he got into Takumi Hirano and flipped over after getting more contact from Sofia Vargas, but we had 3 flips in Russia. Let's hope we don't do that again here. I probably just jinxed that, but Vincent Allen still fighting with Galligan for this position. And now this battle is allowing Turner, Elijah Bree to join the fight as DeMax Sanford made some contact coming into turn 1. Those two really like making contact with each other. Jabri, though, pushing Turner. Jabri in the top 5 for the first time today, so I guess now's a good time to be running up front. Sofia Vargas, who has led several laps today, she is being shuffled all the way towards the back. And woo, Dylan Young. Oh boy, that was close. He almost just, yikes. Young went for 3 wide and went for a hole that it was closing up really quickly, and that could have been disastrous. Mikhail Dahlstrom is about to put a lap down. He is very slow in the 26. We believe he has lost a cylinder. So he's going to be off the pace as Vincent Allen, who just lost the lead. Where's Dahlstrom going to go? He's going to go to the bottom line, and Jabri probably shaking his fist, and Dahlstrom moves up to the high line, and he's going to block Allen and Lamas here as Lamas tries to go 3 wide, but Sanford did not give him any room. Eventually she does, but good lord. We've seen a lot of squeezing today, but it has just been ridiculous. It's crunch time for sure, but they still got to pit one more time. Teams preparing to come down pit road for what will be their final stop of the race as we are approaching 10 to go. Turner fighting with Sean Galligan, who has been the strongest car in the second half of this race. He is trying to hold off Turner, who has been peaking at the lead for a good chunk of this race. Turner has not been able to take the lead, but he has been there, ready to pounce. Elijah Bree passes Petrov for third. Here comes Gene Sanford, the head of steam on the bottom line. She's also been Gene Sanford, she's been knocking on the door of the lead as well. But I think they're just being patient. No need to try and go for the lead, because the last time everybody was trying to fight for the lead, it just allowed more people from the back to catch up, and you know how that you know how that goes. The pack comes together and just dumb things start happening. But Turner with a good entry into turn 3 and 4. Another bid for the lead. Elijah Bree, where's he gonna go? He's gonna go to the bottom line. He has a great run down the straightaway, and now he wants to go for the lead. Jabri wants to lead for the first time today, and he squeezes Turner, trying to force him up high to keep his lane. Rio for the lead, and Jabri backs off. He's coming to pit road. Galligan, Turner, and Petrov finished up their stops here, as we're going to see where Galligan, who was leading, we're going to see where he ends up. Elijah Bree, that was a good start for the 74 team. He's going to be right behind Sean Galligan here. Jabri, who pitted 1 lap earlier, he's going to have the warmer tires, which should allow him to pass Galligan. But Sean Galligan, he does get the lead for now. Here comes Jabri, coming to 10 laps to go. Jabri is going to pass Galligan quite easily for the lead. And Elijah Bree, for the first time today, is going to lead a lap here in Germany. Galligan got pushed aside, and now here comes the FRT cars. Is now they're looking for a bid to win this race. Petrov underneath Galligan here. Elijah Bree, he is pulling a small gap on the 3 cars behind him, but that could be to his detriment, because if those 3 start drafting each other, they will catch Jabri. Right now, those 3, they are fighting each other for position. If I was them, I would be trying not to fight each other so hard and work together like that. If they want to catch Chabris, which they are, they're going to have to draft together, and that's what they're going to do. Petrov with a great run into one. He's not going to be able to make the pass, but he gets a great mid-corner. And Chabris with a solid exit. 5 laps to go. Elijah Chabris is going to have to hold on for dear life because Petrov, he has got to be hungry for a win. Russia did not go well. They had a good car, but pit stops kept biting them. It happened then. It happened at Dubai. They are trying to redeem themselves. Fitz and Allen underneath Sean Galligan. They're fighting for 3rd place, but that's probably not a smart move. With just a few laps to go, those guys need to be working together because now Chabris starting to pull a gap again. 3 laps to go now. Chabris trying to hang on and score his 2nd win of the season. Vladimir Petrov on the hunt for his 1st of the season, and he gets a great run off of 2. I think Chabris might have bobbled. Here comes Petrov to the bottom. Chabris, though, on the outside. Can he fight back? Here comes Vincent Allen to come support Petrov, I believe. 2 laps to go here in Germany. Vincent Allen with a great run. He's going to push Petrov forward. What about Galligan? What will he do in this situation? Galligan's going to have to make a decision. 1.5 laps to go. Chabris on the outside. Here comes Vincent Allen. 3 wide for the lead. Vincent Allen 3 wide for the lead. Coming to the white flag. What a pass. Allen clears both of them. Vincent Allen takes the white flag here in Germany with a spectacular 3 wide pass. And now Galligan follows through to 2nd place. Can he make a move? Vincent Allen, half a lap to go. He is all clear from here. And AFRT looks like they're going to end the winless streak coming off 4. Vincent Allen with the spectacular pass. He wins here in Germany. And snookers his own teammate and Elijah Chabris. And AFRT finally gets their first win of 2017. It took them 11 rounds to do it. But better late than ever. And Chabris, heartbreak for him, and Petrov must be absolutely kicking himself. Probably feels a bit betrayed by his teammate, but still, what a finish there. We don't get a lot of 3-wide passes for the win very often. After a spectacular finish in the A-main, Josh Travel on pole position. Alongside Gene Sanford, who had a car problem in the late stages of the race. She starts 2nd as the B-main begins. Green flag, Josh Travel. Travel had been dominating a good chunk of the A-main before he had a problem on pit road, which knocked him out of the race, and they decided to park the car. I guess it was an easier solution, I guess, but it does give Travel pole position, and you can see the benefit. He immediately got the lead. And Gene Sanford, she also going to try and capitalize off this opportunity, as she's immediately going to try and make a pass to lead with Mikhail Dahlstrom right on her tail. Already we're seeing massive stack-ups from a lot of the faster cars as Lamas into the back of Michaels. No, Michaels into Demax and DJ Curtis. And that'll bring out the first caution as Michaels gets hooked by Lamas. And that sends Curtis and Demax hard into the outside wall. Ooh, we got checkups as they're 4 wide. Uh-oh, they're trying to sort it out, but they're squeezing as Dodd! Thanos and Skavnicki! Into the wall! Elijah Bree and Chava Bros, I think, just got a piece of it. And another wreck after the caution had already come out. Good lord. Well, that's not an uncommon occurrence, to be quite honest, but yikes, that could have been really bad from Dodd, Thanos, and Skavnicki. Everybody except for the top 4 pitted. Charles Jackson, Bobby Jones, Deanna Shelton, and Sean Angel. Jackson, I believe this will be the second time he's going to lead laps this season. Might be the first, actually, but Jackson takes it to the green flag. As Deanna Shelton and Sean Angel immediately go to the outside to try and pass Bobby Jones. And Jones now to the lead for the first time this season, I believe. And maybe first time for Honda as well, actually. So Bobby Jones with a solid pass here on Jackson. Jones, who is, I believe, second to last, well, third to last in the regular season standings. He definitely needs a run to get his season going. And this definitely could be shaping up to be a good run. But we'll see how long he can hang on. There's a lot of really fast cars behind him. But he leads. Josh McCollard. He's going to go 4 wide into turn 1. Ooh, oh no, they squeeze in Dutta and Young hard into the outside wall. Big crash there. And Young, his car is smoking. And him and Dutta, they are going to be done. Yeah, 4 wide isn't that smart, and that's why. Oh, we got trouble after the caution again, and Curtis gets hooked by Block, and he's going to torpedo into the DLI cars and Satsuki Yakajur. Another wreck after the yellow flag, and this one's causing a massive stack up. Curtis, I think, hit the brakes, and Block got into him, and that just torpedoed him into Dahlstrom and Mendez, the Dunlop Pride Incorporated cars, and Satsuki Yakajur, who was an innocent bystander in that one. Well, they were all 3 of those cars were innocent bystanders in that one, but jeez. We have had some really bad crashes today in these first 12 laps, but now Seth Cole, who stayed out under caution, he was the only car to stay out. He will have the lead position, and he takes us back to the green with a very solid launch. Seth Cole, he has not led many laps this season, so this is an opportunity to fix that problem. In that 12 car. Sean Angel in second place, Bobby Jones third, although Deanna Shelton's giving him a run for his money. And, ooh, a really big run for his money. She drove really hard to the corner and maybe made some slight contact with Jones. Shelton, though, with a big run off of 3 and 4. She passes Angel, and now she is going to pass Seth Cole. And here comes Vladimir Petrov. Well, didn't take long for Petrov to find the lead again, that's for sure. I believe Petrov might have been taking, no tires on these stops, but regardless, Petrov, who finished in the top 5, he's already made his way back towards the field. But Seth Cole, though, he's fighting back against Deanna Shelton with help from Sean Angel, although now he moves to the bottom, and yeah. And here comes Shelton again with more pushing from Petrov. And she is going to try to clear Cole. I think she'll do it this time. Here comes Block and Petrov. And Shelton, she does make the pass for the lead, but here comes Petrov immediately making a move. Didn't take long, but Petrov seeing an opportunity here to try and get the lead and perhaps try to pull away. But Shelton, though, she's going to fight against him on the outside line. And here comes Block now. Petrov trying again on Shelton. I'm pretty sure he's going to clear here this time. And he will if he can move up a lane. Shelton still has the nose, but into 3 and 4. Petrov gets the lead here in Germany. And we'll see how long he can hang on to it as Shelton immediately moves to the bottom to try and make a move. But here comes Josh Travel, our B main pole sitter. Another car moving forward. Jean Sanford, she's trying to get back towards the front as well. Vincent Allen, we saw him make that 3-wide move for the win in the A main. Definitely going to be a driver to watch out here today, because before Jesse Turner was able to do the sweep at Australia, Vincent Allen was the closest driver to make it happen, which he did at Darlington last year, finishing 1st and 2nd. Could he do what he couldn't do at Darlington and sweep the weekend? But not right now, because William Duncan makes it 3 wide on him, with him and Rosengard on the outside line. So I think Allen's going to have a little bit of a tougher time with the draft and all, so we'll see. Ooh, Lupierre into Jackson, and we got a spin. Lupierre, he's going to slide into the grass and into the wall. Hard impact. What? No caution? No caution for that one. Lupierre is able to very smartly get back to the pit lane exit. Not getting people's way, but surprisingly, no yellow for that one. That was a pretty rough wreck. I mean, Block got spun around at 360, got hit by nobody, and they threw caution, so not quite sure what's happening there. This could get ugly. Dahlstrom and Michaels, who are both very much off the pace, they are about to be caught by Petrov and Shelton, and now, oh boy. Well, Dahlstrom and Michaels, there's not really much they can do. They're going to stick to the outside line. They don't got much of a choice. That's what they're going to have to do. And that is going to block Petrov and Travel all the way back. Oh boy, they're all trying to squeeze Michaels out, and now they're trying to get rid of Dahlstrom. But Dahlstrom, he's in between a rock and a hard place. He can't, there's not much he can do. And Petrov and Travel, they're just getting absolutely pummeled. They are just stuck. And Jean Sanford, she was the one who capitalized the best. She has taken the lead. I think she just passed her teammate of Deanna Shelton. Here comes James Shelley, who didn't really get much of a chance in the A-main to show what his car was made of, but right now, up to 3rd place. We'll see what he can do, but Shelley, who, yeah, this was not a fun race for him last season. Was running in the top 5 for a good chunk of the day, flipped over in the final stages of the race, and they lost out on a good run, so they are trying to redeem themselves from that one. S3 Motorsports teammates, they continue to battle here as Shelton and Sanford fighting for the lead. Jean Sanford with 2 wins this season, Deanna Shelton with 1. Ooh, Shelton, she did not get a good exit off of 4, and here comes James Shelley to the outside line, makes a good pass. Wow, Shelley just absolutely powers by Shelton for 2nd place. That was an impressive pass by James Shelley, and now he wants the lead from Jean Sanford. I think Shelton might have a problem in the 5 car as well, because it seems like her car in the straightaways is starting to bottom out a little bit. It At least it was for that moment. But they're about to catch Louviere, who is 2 laps down after getting spun. He will not be as much a pain in the neck as he, well, okay, I kind of take that back. James Shelley trying to get to Sanford, as Sanford makes a late move to pass Michaels, and now Michaels traps James Shelley behind. And Deanna Shelton as well, and Michaels being in the way. Oh boy. Michaels, he is really off the pace in that 31 car. He's barely, I think he's barely, if at all, reaching minimum speed. And Shelley, yeah, he about to get shuffled really bad. Michaels still very much in the way as Citadino gets into Allen and shoves Joshua Michaels into the outside wall. And that will bring out the yellow. Right as we are about to begin green flag pit stops, Vladimir Petrov was on pit road 2 laps ago, so he's going to be a few laps down, so that's going to hurt him a good bit. Quick replay of this accident. Citadino was making a move on Vincent Allen. Allen made a late move to go below Michaels because I don't think Allen was sure which line Michaels was going with, so he dove down to the bottom at the last second, and that really cost him. And that's going to get him some pretty significant left side damage. Just past the halfway point. Gene Sanford is your leader. Michael Cavanero is second place. He has slowly worked his way forward. And everyone in front of him is 1 to 2 laps down, trying to fight to get their laps back. Green flag back in the air here in Germany. And this will be a mess. A lot of cars who were wounded in those opening lap crashes, they're trying to somehow get a lap back, but I don't think that's happening. But Sanford, she immediately disposes of a couple of these cars, and she's going to go past Curtis and try to get away. Seth Cole, Petrov, and Rosengard pitted a couple laps before that caution, so they're trying to get one of their laps back. Vladimir Petrov, he's fighting really hard with Gene Sanford trying to stay on the lead lap. But Michael Cavanero, he is now coming up to catch these two as Sanford finally on the outside line passes Petrov. And now Michael Cavanero and Zachary Fitzwater, who are running second and third respectively, they are trying to catch this 24 car. Sanford now going to have to deal with Seth Cole. Petrov now, he's going to be a pain in the neck to Cavanero, I think, as well. Michael Cavanero perhaps going to try and seize an opportunity here. He moves to the bottom of Gene Sanford for the lead. Cavanero's had a pretty quiet weekend, but now he wants to make some noise as he fights with Sanford for this lead position. 3 wide there. Fitzwater, Angel, and Petrov fighting for the position, but this is the battle for the lead. Seth Cole gonna have to make a decision on who he's gonna push. He's gonna go with Cavanero. 3 wide still for third place. And Cavanero, with help from Seth Cole, makes the pass on Gene Sanford to take the lead. Oh boy, here we go again. They're going to catch Dahlstrom. They're going to be 3 wide as Sean Angel made a move for the lead. And Angel's going to force Seth Cole and a couple of other cars to go up to Dahlstrom. And that's going to clear him ahead for the lead. Cavanero now, after working so hard to get the lead, he's going to get shuffled because of Mikhail Dahlstrom. And now Sean Angel coming off a huge win at Russia. He is your leader. Volkswagen won the A main, so now BMW looking to win the B main. Trying to get the German manufacturers 2 for 2. Sean Angel, he's a sitting duck because here comes Shelton and Fitzwater. And Sanford and Duncan. They're all fighting to get up to the lead here. Angel got too far ahead, and that will cost him because here comes the cavalry. Or what was the cavalry is Duncan and Sanford dumped both of them to go 3 wide. So much for that teamwork. But Duncan now looking for 3rd place. 3 wide for the position. Sanford still fighting with Angel. But Fitzwater trying to make the outside work as Sanford and Duncan made contact off the exit. Here comes Petrov now, sniffing blood like a shark, and he wants to try and get back towards the leaders again after getting shuffled by one of the lap cars. I can't remember now, it was Dahlstrom or Michaels, but well, now we got more lap traffic as here comes Louvier, who's off the pace. He is going to slow Fitzwater and Petrov. Shelton did get the lead, and Petrov, he is going to be probably murdering lap cars after this race, so stay tuned for that one. But the race continues on as we are coming up on the final pit stop of the day and of the weekend. Angel looking to retake the lead as we are coming up with 20 to go. Angel, solid pass there. He easily passes Shelton, and now here comes William Duncan looking for 2nd place. Quiet weekend for Duncan, but he is now on the move here, trying to avenge Elijah Bree's defeat in the A main. And he passes Shelton for 2nd place. Angel and Duncan, they're coming in for their final stop of the day, and this is going to be a big one. Most of the top 5 and the top 10 all decided to pit together. No one's going to stay out an extra lap this time. Sean Angel, I think he's going to keep the lead. He will, as Washer comes to his stall. Duncan, Cavanero, and Stephen Pollard the 3rd. Right next to Cavanero. Pollard, he's in the top 5 now. I didn't notice that, but Angel, good stop from the 45 team. It's going to pull him ahead of Duncan a little bit. Another good stop from Angel. I tell you what, that 45, their pit crew has just been on fire for these past couple of races. Russia, they gave him some really quick stops that gave him a really good gap. A gap that gave him the win pretty much, because what happened was that in those final laps he got into the back of somebody, got spun around, but because the gap was so big, because of his stops, it didn't hurt him. He only lost 10 seconds from his 16-second lead. 10 laps to go. Sean Angel has a 1.5 second lead over William Duncan, and he is trying to hold on for dear life. But we saw this happen with Elijah Bree as well, where he got too much of a big gap and allowed the cars behind him to draft together to catch him. Angel gonna have to hope that his car's strong enough, because they are running single file behind him. Coming up on 5 to go, as Sanford and Cavanero running side by side for 2nd place here. William Duncan, he's going to throw the 87 into the corner, and Sanford got tight off, well, maybe actually loose on the entry. And here comes Duncan, 3 wide for 2nd place. And Sean Angel, he's got to be loving this with 5 to go. Probably thinking, keep doing that, keep fighting each other like it's the last lap so I can win this race. But Duncan, 3 wide, pass for 2nd place, very similar to what Allen did. Although Allen did it for the win. Duncan now, he's going to have to reel in Sean Angel, and he's going to have to do it really quickly. He's going to have 4 to go at the line. Angel is being reeled in. Top speed on the straightaway for Angel was 180. And the two cars drafting behind him, 185. So you're definitely seeing the draft difference here, because here comes Duncan and Gene Sanford pushing each other. Sanford tries to make a move, and Duncan shuts the door. 3 laps to go here. Can William Duncan make a move? He's trying to hold off Sanford and try to catch Angel at the same time. But look at the drive. He gets off into the entry. Duncan now with a head of steam. 2 laps to go. 2 to go here in Germany. Will Duncan make his move, or will he wait to the last lap? Angel's got a really strong car, so I wouldn't wait if I was Duncan. Duncan, man, look at that entry he gets. He's so good into 3, but kind of bobbles off of 4. To the white flag here in Germany. It's going to be down to Angel and William Duncan. And Duncan about to get passed by Gene Sanford for 2nd place. Sanford tried to make a move, but could not make it stick. And now Duncan off the outside line. He's going to get a move. He's actually going to get a run from that pass Sanford tried to make. But Duncan into 3, doesn't get the push he needed. And coming off of 4 to the checkered flag, Sean Angel will hold on by a thread. And he wins here in Germany. Whew, that was a close one. We thought Duncan was doomed from that pass Sanford tried to make, but that actually helped Duncan get a great run off of 2 and gave him an opportunity to make that pass for the win, but he just could not make it stick into 3, and Angel holds on, and for the first time in his career is going to have a multi-win season, and he does it here in Germany after having a great round of Russia.